An old industrial building. There's plenty of history here, and there's still companies operating inside it. It looks like it's on 2 levels, but it goes much further underground, and there's also another floor above. To get stock or freight to the lower levels means lifts, and some of them are as old as the building itself. Two of the lifts here are derelict, with all the original machinery still in place. We start with the first derelict lift. looks like a resistor box.
Yeah, it was.
Ah.
But they're taken out.
Let's see.
And there are also some parts missing on this side. Not sure what
Oh,
was
yeah.
there, but... Or maybe there weren't resistors at all. That this is a like a general time machine.
Yeah.
Which didn't need resistors, but the system had it. Yeah.
Yeah, just the box and
maybe
a standard part, and then you fit what you want.
Sort of, but on the other hand, well, I'm not sure.
We need to go inside the cabin or can we close it?
Now to find the working lift inside the building.
Is it? Oh, that's a different one. That's it.
There's a bit of an echo.
Maybe it goes up to the ground floor. It was a measuring device maybe here, a pipe. You know, if you take down these tiles properly, you can resell them for good money.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah.
Like 30s or something. Do you know, George, from which year this building is? Bouwjaar?
No.
Okay.
Now this lift is for freight only and not for passengers. Anyway, since this lift has been operating for 80 years or more without issues, I think we'd take a chance with it today and ride it. There's two motor rooms on the roof of this building. The first one is another derelict lift. with all the original machinery still present. It's another chain-driven freight lift. After this, we'll take a look at the motor room from the working lift we've just used. The small chain drives the floor selector, which is the disc at the bottom with the electrical connections around the edge. Relays 1 to 4 represent the call buttons for each level, and these connect to finger contacts that touch the disc. The disc rotates when the lift goes up or down. There are 2 sections separated by a gap. Fingers that touch the disc below the gap are above the lift car, and fingers that touch the disc above the gap are below the lift car. As the disc rotates, this alters the up-down logic with this basic principle in mind. The video shown here is from a different building. These chains are huge, designed to carry heavy loads. At the top is the usual Schlieren motorized brake. When it rotates to release the brake, this chain physically moves contacts on the right. Inside are high current resistors, which are part of the slip ring motor design, which I explain in a different video. The contacts at the end here short out the resistors in the caged area once the motor has started. It seems like there is an air chamber just beneath the counterbalance weight to prevent the sequence activating too quickly. Wouldn't it be great to see this in action? Well, coming up in a different video, you can. This is a slip ring motor. In one sentence, a slip ring motor produces more torque during startup than a standard motor. To learn how it does this, and why there are 3 connections on the end of it, I've created a separate video that goes through how it works. Please see the link coming up at the end of the video to see it. Coming up in a moment is the motor room of the working chain-driven lift. And then a really disgusting lift pit. Now to the only working freight lift motor room in the building that we previously used. After this, we're going down into the basement to see one of the most disgusting lift pits I've ever seen.
Do is to build up the tension.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As you may have noticed by the high frequency sounds, the controller for this lift has been modernised, utilising this variable frequency drive that controls the motor. Now the lift pit from the derelict lift we saw at the beginning of the video.
Left.
Ah.
Smells oily.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow and you. Same time.
Oh, you can see the connections on the bottom of the car.
Really old.
Yeah. Smells.
I'm passionate about bringing you quality videos. If you've enjoyed watching, I hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing to the Mr. Matt and Mr. Chay channel. And thank you very much for watching.